Well, I got my sprayer out here. It's full of pepper spray. But I want to show you, this is a potato vine. Not the potatoes like you grow potatoes, but you know, that decorative potato vine. And look, something has been eating it up. I don't know what. I've never seen it do that before, but I'm going to spray it good with pepper spray and see if that won't on it. Stop the bugs from eating it anyway. I don't know what kind of bugs have been eating it, but maybe they don't like hot pepper. I'm counting on them anyway. I spray my tomato vine that's growing. Yeah, I've got a volunteer tomato plant that come up in that pot. Now maybe it'll start looking good instead of being full of bug holes. Now I'm gonna see if I can move this tripod with me back here. I don't think they're eating on anything else right now except okra. Yeah, I just did laundry. It's hot out here already, y'all. And look at here. I got lettuce coming up already. And I just planted it the other day. I didn't think to look in that other tray. Let's see. But there's some okra plants that have gotten pretty big. Yeah, I got my clothes hanging on the line. That's towels. Bath towels. Oh. Make sure I didn't overlook any okra, because I picked a couple more okra off of here this morning. I wanted to get them before I sprayed. But okra plants love it when you spray them with this. They just take off and start growing like crazy. Uh-oh. This is crazy. That little thing shot off of there. Now, I guess I have a tendency to put the pressure up too high on it or something. But that ought to keep the bugs off of the okra. Whew. Let's see what else I need to spray over here. I think these right here, I spray them usually. These two pots, because I got greens growing in them. I don't want the bugs eating them up. I want to eat them. I don't want the bugs to eat them. And I'm going to spray a couple of collards I got. I mean, not collards, cabbages. And these came back from the ones I cut off. So I'm going to let them head up again. There's two there, two here, and one here. I'm going to put, I think either perpetual spinach, garlic, or onions in these others. I got my garlic, I just haven't got it planted yet. I might do that today. Y'all, it's hot. I got sweat going down my back. Look at there. Almost got the siding on. They're getting it ready to put siding on it. Whew. But I want to spray these. Whew. Burning up. They don't eat these as bad as they do some of the other ones. And I got okra here. I left some of the biggest okra go to... Oh, y'all, I'm trying to operate this tripod with one hand, and it's not cooperating. But there's my okra. There's ants all over it again. They don't like this, they'll be disappearing. And look here at my potato vines. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're going to grow everywhere. It's like this one. Already growing up the tomato. I'll have to get it going another way, I guess. Put some kind of cage in there and let it go up the cage. I guess I should put a little bit on there just in case. And I got this one. I don't have too much right now that I need to spray. Mostly everything I got left out here is cabbage, stuff like that. Oh, I know where I got some more of my other ones that I rooted. Sorry about that, y'all. It's kind of hard to handle this spray container. It's pretty heavy, and hold and manage the camera and tripod at the same time. I don't know how come I forgot that. I was right here. I was right here, y'all. Let's see here. I had put 2 in here. This one's died, looks like, but this one's surviving. So I got 1 out of 2 there, and I got 1 out of 2 here. See, this one died, but this one's living, and it's looking good. So let me get this sprayer. Whew. And see, one thing about it, you know, you can pick your stuff and eat it, not have to worry about poison being on it, because you got pepper spray. You can eat pepper. So that's the good thing about using pepper spray. Ants don't like it, but other bugs don't like it. Oh, let me put this up. I think this is all I'm going to spray with that right now. Whew. I'll probably go in the house and cool off a minute before I do anything else. to get out here one day and clean that shed out. Oh, sweating like crazy. But my tomato plants are trying to survive. As soon as it cools off, they're going to be producing more tomatoes. I mean, they're still producing, but they're slowly, see? Some over there. The big ones, the celebrities, beefsteak, stuff like that are not really producing right now. My eggplants are. I got one right here. And I got one over here on the other side. In fact, I need to... Here, let's put this down. Oh, got one right here too, a little one. Oh, one here. I didn't see that. I'm going to let them grow a little bit longer because I've got a recipe coming up that I need eggplant for. And if I let those two small ones grow a little bit more, they'll be big enough to pick and go in that recipe. I'll have 3 right there. And I think I got 1 or 2. Well, this one there, it's turning. Look at that. That's weird, isn't it? It's hard. It's like it's burned up from the sun. I probably need to move it. But I got one here. I think I picked all the ones. I'm getting my tripod hung up. I picked all the ones off of those 2 plants out there. And I think I picked the ones off of this. Yeah, I did. I have no idea what this is. I think that might be that mystery plant that survived. Either that or it's some kind of squash. But I got blooms on the eggplant here. I don't think I've got any eggplant over here. If I did, I've already picked them. See, my tomatoes are still producing. It's real slow because of the heat. My parsley loves it in the shade. It gets a little bit of sun, but it loves it in the shade. Oh, there's a little okra plant that I forgot to spray, but I'll get it later. I need to pick some more basil and dry it. I got rosemary I can dry. I can dry some parsley. See, I can pick that rosemary and dry me some more. I just have to do it. Hey, y'all. I was going to plant some garlic in a little bit. But I had this other dishpan in here. And I really bought it to use as like a pot for planting. So I took this wood burner that one of the subscribers sent me. I heated it up and I just put me 4 holes right through there. It's just that easy. Now it's high enough from the bottom that it's given a little bit of water reservoir in the bottom. So when I water this, it'll hold water up to here in the dirt. And then any of the excess will drain out. And I'll have more dirt up here. That'll ensure that it'll stay damp, hopefully, instead of it drying out. Ooh, that's hot. Anybody ever tell you not to touch something when it's hot? especially a wood burner like this. Whew. It's cooled off quite a bit since I unplugged it, but yeah, this is just like a $3 dish pan from Walmart. And you can see my 4 holes. I just put it in one side. The back side does not have any. It's just going to drain out the front. But that'll keep it from completely drying out between watering, hopefully. And it'll help keep moisture down in the bottom of it. Well, y'all, I ordered some garlic bulbs. I think there's 3 garlic bulbs in here. No, there's 4. But they're pretty good sized garlic bulbs. And we're going to plant them. And I had something planted in here, but it died. So there's nothing growing in it now. And I got 2 gloves of the same one. Oh well, I'll put them on backwards because I don't want to run in the house and get them at this point. But wanted to show you, this didn't have anything in it, and this is the one that I put drain holes in the front about 2 inches up from the bottom. Now I've got broken down bark, rotten wood. I mean, it just breaks apart, it's so rotten. That's what's going in the bottom of it. Now I already had put that in there. And I had forgot to gather some leaves. Oh, let's see. This is great for the leaves that you would break off and not use, you know, not cook. We're going to put, well, I wanted to put some leaves in there first. Not leaves, but dry leaves. I don't want that grass in there. But I put a little bit of leaves on top of the dry bark. I'm going to put these green leaves that you know you're not going to want to eat in there. Since I am going to refurbish this pot, I'm going to take part of the dirt from here and I'm going to put it in this one. Break it up. Because see, this is already broke down. I wish you could see it real good, but I'm just breaking it all up. I'm not leaving it in clumps. And that's the same way I'm going to do this, break it all up. because we don't want it packed hard. Put some more of this dirt over here. Just break it all up. I'm going to plant both of these in garlic, and I'll have more garlic to put somewhere else, but maybe I'll bring that camera a little bit closer, maybe so you can see. I don't know if you can see a little bit better. I need my camera up here. You know what? Let me go get the other tripod. The one that I can bend. That might work a little bit better than this one. See what I can do with this tripod. I think it'll work a tiny bit better. I'm hoping. If I don't turn the camera off, switching it. Move that tripod out of the way. Trying to get it so it doesn't turn over with me. There, that'll work. Whew. Get these gloves back on. Well, it's crooked, isn't it? Trying to get it so it doesn't wobble. Look at Lucky back there. He's climbed in that pot. He's in that big pot that the tomato plants were in. But this one already had wood bark in it. It had compost, all that good stuff. You can see that some of the bark is still in here. I'll throw that out. Whoop. But let me get my gloves back on. Remember, you put wood bark if you've got it in the bottom. Cardboard, paper towels, whatever. Old dried up leaves from your yard, if you've got trees where the leaves have fallen. A little bit of compost, a little bit of green leaves. Let me see if I can get some more. Here, I got a few more. Now, some of them have already dried, but that's okay. Just lay them in there. That makes plant food or fertilizer for your plants. It also attracts worms. This is not cooperating. Maybe it won't turn over. There's cocoa coir. There's a little bit of potting soil, perlite, a little bit of compost that I got out of the compost bin, and I tried to mix it all up. Get over there. And then we're going to put it right in the top. I hope I mixed up enough for both of these. If not, I'll just go get more. You never throw away the dirt that's you built in your pots or totes. You always reuse it. You just add more, add to it. Now we're going to put the rest of this over here in this one. That wasn't mixed up good. But it'll be mixed up good by the time I finish with it. There, y'all, I went and got all the stuff I needed. I got just about enough time to get these planted before it gets dark on me. I got some perlite and some cocoa coir. Whew. This dirt is plenty wet down in here, so I'm just going to mix it in with the wet dirt that's already there and the compost. That way it takes very little cocoa coir, very little perlite, very little potting soil if you have any to add to it, or you can just add compost. Just mix it up good. Now get my garlics and just stick them down. And I love to smell fresh dirt. It has such a good smell. I'm sweating. You know, I think I'm going to place them and then I'll plant them, because I lose track of where I put them if I go ahead and put them in the dirt. And then I end up putting one on top of one another. That looked like it was two, but it's not. It's one. Just a big one. Trying to pop this bulb open, but it's hard. hard to break it open, y'all. In this case, you got to peel them a little bit so you can see what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you can't even get them apart. Look at all those in there. Getting them separated is the key. There. Get to moving so it doesn't get dark on me here. There's little buddy. Where did Lucky go? He got up in the pot somewhere. Oh, he's not in that pot now. That's one reason some of my plants die, is because Lucky will get up in the pot and he'll lay down on them. So usually I have to take sticks and stick in the pot to where he can't lay down in there to give my plants a good chance to survive. That's the way I had to do my hostas, because he wanted to climb up there and lay on them, so I had to put sticks all around that stick up, you know, to prevent him from laying on that hosta plant, or it would have been dead a long time ago. But anyway, it's getting dark, so I'm going to add this to the video that I just did, and see you next time. Love y'all. Bye.